Hey, white women. I know y'all are getting real excited about the man versus bear conversation. I get it. But I just want us to sit in our hut of humility real quick and know that this is the same thing, same-ish thing as me asking, hey, black women, hey, you're at work and you're alone in a room. Who would you rather walk in right now? You don't know what it is, a white man or a white woman. You're in a conference room alone. You have to be with one or the other. Which one is it gonna be?
I was trying to drive this point. I think we did speak about it earlier on. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's twist it a bit.
Okay.
Let's bring it into race, right? Mm-hmm. Let's have the same level of comfortability.
Sure.
You see the same response they took?
True.
Let's have it.
If I'm given the choice between a bear and a white woman, alone in the wilderness or alone in the city, and I really think about my safety, I would choose the bear too. I would choose the bear too. And that's not me throwing shade on any individual person's character. It's me looking at my personal life experiences and observations and my knowledge of history. But wait, I'm not done. If I had the choice between a bear and a white man in the wilderness or in the city, I would choose the bear as a black man in American society. But wait, there's more. If I had the choice between a bear and a black man, and again, I'm thinking of my safety, I would choose the bear.
Now, supposedly we said, oh no, let's say you were to meet a white man or a black man in the woods. Which one would you choose? Remove the bear.
Yeah.
Let's bring in color now.
Let's put in color in there. Oof, yeah, you see now that is tricky.
It's not tricky.
Dude, because remember, it depends also on, okay, fine. I don't know why. It's not tricky, but it would be very controversial.
Okay, why?
It would, because now look, the assumption is you're speaking to a diverse range of women.
Yeah, it's all women.
It's all women.
I mean, this question was also asked to all women.
Yes. But then the issue there is that their femininity is much more of a common thing than their race, in a way.
Okay, true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because if you're gonna put it along the racial lines, you gotta have equal parts. Let's say it's isolated to black and white. You got to equal parts black women and equal parts white women, and then ask them the same question so you can get.
No, let's ask, because this is man. We're not specific as to. They did ask. The question was basically, okay, a man or a bear.
Yes.
We didn't state the color.
We didn't state anything. It was just. Okay. But now this time we're like a white man or a black man.
Okay. Or we can say a black man versus every other race.
Nah, because then it makes the black guy isolates him.
Okay, do you get the point I'm trying to drive?
I get. Okay, cool.
Okay, my point. I'm trying to drive this point to say why is it that? Because I'm trying to highlight the bias in this and the prejudice and the ideas a lot of people carry and why a lot of women were somehow just drawn to the negative. Does that not say that a lot of women actually tend to view man in a negative perspective, from a very negative perspective?
Yeah.
Because look, in this case, if it was a black man versus other race, you know what a lot of people would choose.
Yeah, other race.
Other race instead of the black man. Why?
No. What you mean? If they were asked that, would you rather be stuck with a black man or the other race? They'd probably pick the black guy, right?
No.
Why not?
No,
I feel like they'd pick the black guy.
No, they wouldn't pick the black guy.
Why not? Bro, you're in the woods.
No, in the woods.
My ancestors were in the woods. I've probably got
a black guy.
Okay, I don't know. Okay. I don't know,
bro. No, think about it, bro.
What's so wrong about being black? Okay.
I'm just kind of driving.
I've heard that brothers don't camp or whatever, but okay, whatever, man.
Like, I know, but you get it, right?
I get your point.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, my back.
Okay,
I think I laughed so hard.
Fine. Maybe if we're looking at the negatives, fine. Like let's say with the whole bear and man in the woods question, everyone jump for the negatives.
A lot of people jump for the negative. Like they'll put the black guy, even if he's the sweetest guy ever.
Yeah.
Even if you seen that movie of that guy, I forgot the movie, then he was on like death row.
Wait, like big dude.
He's a
like
big
this.
dude, and he was wearing like a dungaree.
Yes. I know that. I forget what it's called, but it's such a nice movie.
You see how dangerous he was?
Yeah.
But then he was so sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like he could kill, but he was very sweet. What if you encounter such a guy, but because he's black and because he's so big, all of a sudden you characterize him as an evil guy? Do you get my point? I'm just trying to point out the fact that this question was so generic, it could take any perspective. Why did I choose to look at the guy in a negative light all of a sudden, just like that? A lot of people would just run to, oh yeah, stats.
Yeah, stats, true.
It is statistically safer for a woman to be alone in the woods with a bear than it is for her to be alone in the woods with a man. However, it is also statistically safer for a man to be alone in the woods with a bear than it is for him to be alone in the woods with a woman, because bear attacks per capita are extremely low. So the argument is stupid. However, it is true that 90% of violent and sexual crimes are committed by men. However, only 3% of the total male population commit those crimes.
But yeah, stats, but why is it not the same case when it comes to the race thing? Why are we having a difficult time with the race thing?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because race is a bit more uncomfortable to talk about. Funny enough, hey? I mean, look, how messed up is this, hey? Think
It's
about
so messed up.
It's so messed up that race is more uncomfortable to talk about than SA, right? Than that other stuff, basically. Because somewhere, somehow, you feel that a lot of people stand to be offended because a lot of people can relate with racial inequality, abuse, etc., etc. And a lot more people are vocal to speak about it. But with SA, it's more in the closet. You know what I'm saying? People are ashamed when something happens to them in that nature. They are like, nobody's going to be like, yo, I was SA out there. No. It's like, you don't really want to speak about it that much. But with race, people could easily jump on the race bandwagon and pull out the race card. So I guess by that metric, a lot more people stand to be offended when you put the race thing out there.
But should we not be comfortable at saying all these things? You know what? I think this whole thing is actually highlighting a lot of biases or prejudice a lot of people have when it comes to different situations, right? And how somehow our judgment are flawed, and how a lot of our wars, gender wars, all these things are actually born out and fueled by flawed perceptions.
The question applies differently to everyone because everyone's got their own reasoning behind it. Yes, groupthink.
Yeah.
Groupthink plays a big role.
It does.
In a lot of people's decisions, I'm sure.
It does.
A lot of women would have said the bear because they saw it on social media. People chose the bear, so I'm going to choose
And not only
the bear.
that, they chose to internalize it and project from their own experiences
That's
as well,
it.
or
That's
experiences they heard and close by experiences.
Yeah, fine. Groupthink, but I think everyone would interpret this question differently and everyone would have a decision to make differently.
Exactly.
My view is one of, yes, in fact, there's bears out there, whatever, they do what they do. They can run faster than you, they can climb trees, they can kill you, whatever. But also, you don't really know the good that people can do, right?
True.
You know the bad that people can do, fine, great.
Okay, this is us now sitting down and internalizing this question.
If it's a logical argument, it can go best case scenario and worst case scenario. Best case scenario, the guy in the wood kills me or does something else. Cool, right? Maybe they could do something worse. I don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
Harvest your organs.
Worst case scenario, a lot could go wrong. Why are we looking at one side of the coin? What about best case scenario? Personally, I think the whole question was rigged. It was never meant to paint man in a positive light at all.
You think so?
Nope. This question's rigged, bro. The question, like the person that put this logical test together knew what they were doing. It was meant intentionally, I believe, to put men down and to make us look bad.
Okay.
I just think that's how they did it. But okay, they did what they did, whatever, that's what I think. But if you're looking logically, can you I don't even want to say these things. Can you outrun a bear? No. I mean, there's no point of me even saying
Hey,
it,
bro, you can't outrun a bear.
There's no point.
Because
I
we
don't
wanted
need
to
to
look
tell
at
you
those stats, like bears, because a lot of people were bringing out stats. How many people get killed by a bear?
It's irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant. They knew what they were doing.
It was never a fair fight.
It's so bad, and they're causing a great divide. This is the same thing as these masculine alpha internet
Yeah,
males.
like these black pill homies. Like, it's basically the flip side of it.
This is basically the flip side, and I think this was just a response to it.
Yeah, true.
if this continues, I don't know where equilibrium is going to be in terms of like relationships.
Relationship dynamics.
Yeah.
That's already stretched. Like, I mean, I don't know, that's irreparable, the damage that's been done to it. We have to find a new common ground.
So we actually don't have a healthy perception of each other.
No, we don't. We don't trust each other. We do not genuinely, like a lot of people, not everyone, a lot of people aren't genuinely attached to the people they say they are. Nobody's really like that much, I think. But that doesn't apply to everyone, of course. You do get genuine people. You do get people who still want to do something properly.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, I guess you just gotta take it how it comes, man.
I think we need to heal.
I don't know, bro. Some people do. A lot of people do. Others don't. Other people might just need to keep moving and block out all the noise.